Laliho Bros, Aztec here, and today we're going to do Lure of Echidna Elite. And the mission parameters, complete the quest for 100 Lapis. Everybody likes Lapis. Defeat Echidna with an Esper. I'm going to do that with my Garnet summoner. Party of 5 or less. Okay. No items. So I'm taking in a budget team. A Rosa is going to be the healer, SP healer, MP battery. She essentially Echidna does some imperils, status elements. Oh no imperils, but status elements and MP drain. So you need a mana battery. And she also, Echidna also does a death move. That's why I equipped the Genji shield on Rosa, because essentially she could re-res everybody. She also has dual cast, so she can do her full life on 2 people at once. I'm using a lot of TMs. A lot of this stuff you can get just by playing the game. Snow is going to be my draw provoke tank, essentially, with the Moogle plushie being 30%, the Cape Producer's jacket, which was a free anniversary gift, being 15% draw, and the yellow balloon, which was a limited time mission or reward. That's another 15%. Those two together or all 3 together, gives you 60% draw. He has safety bit because you got that draw and death ability. I have toxic rain on him. Essentially, that's all I'm gonna do with him to do some imperils on Echidna. So he's forced to dispel himself. Now, like I said, Snow has draw attacks, and this one itself does a 50% draw to Snow, and with the other 60 from the items, it's 110. And so that's how we're going to be provoking. I just put as much HP and status immunities. The Grand Helm, the Sleep, Silence and Confusion immunity. The safety bit gives you death immunity as well as petrify. And with the Esper Shiva, I got paralysis resist. There it is. And that's how we get those status immunities on Snow. For Mystea, she's going to be magic covering. Essentially, Echidna does 2 different magic type attacks and a non-elemental attack. Wind and earth are the attacks that Echidna does, so we put those 2 elements to 100% to avoid damage. And I equipped the augmentation glasses for the 60% to all status resistances, status elements, and Seed of Hope for the remaining 50% or 40%, but the Seed of Hope gives you 50. And just try to put as much HP gear as I could. I'm taking in Zon for my damage dealer. I know it's a little unorthodox, but I don't feel like re-gearing anyone. And essentially with Zon, all you really want to look at is make sure confusion he's immune to confusion, because he can do a lot of damage to your teammates if he gets confused. And the way I got confusion immunity was with Bosch's uniform. There's other items you can use, but this is the way I'm going. Essentially, this could be your friend unit slot, that will help you damage the boss. I'm using Garnet for my summoner and get the Esper gauge and backup healer if needed. She has 4 evil mags, 40% evil mag, and inner ability after awakening. She has 50% with all this other awesome items. And I'm equipping the 3-star Esper Lakshmi for her charm resistance, charming protection. And I'm going to cast that to everybody so nobody gets charmed. Let's go into the fight. Alright, so Snow did what he was supposed to do. Echidna does a preemptive strike, which drains a person's MP and kills them, petrifies them. But since Snow is immune to all that, Echidna didn't do anything. As you see, all that happened was the MP drain. Let's go ahead and do Twist of Fate, just because. And Charming Protection, and Mystea will try Tell You a Wall. The desk got resisted. Death got resisted. Let's go ahead and do Clearvel with Mystea. Let's do a we can't do Toxic Rain. Okay, so we're just gonna drop defense. With Garnet, we're gonna dual cast White Magic. With Rosa, we're going to remove all status elements with Riku's Pouch, ability Penance. Now we're immune to all status elements. Everything's gone. And let's see what we could do with this Desperate Strike here. A little bit more, okay. Desperate Strike did quite a bit of damage. Alright, so now let's go with Eccentric, so we can get that limit break with Snow. Let's Toxic Rain to put some status elements on him. She has blind now. Will be forced to dispel it, meaning she can only attack one time. Let's go to fill a vocation, and with Zahn, let's talk about Zahn real quick. I equipped Diablos, which has a Demon Killer that does extra damage to demons. You can put Demon Killer Materia. What have you? Essentially, a lot of possibilities. Your unit can come in with Demon Killer up to Yin Yang and just demolish Echidna. I can bring in a Dragon Lord and two-shot this fight fairly easy. Let's drop Attack and Mag. That ability did not work. Okay. Let's go ahead and Clearvel. And it looks like we're going to have to heal with Garnet, which is okay. Zon's just going to go in and attack. Now, Mystea is resisting all the physical portion, or all the elemental portion, but the non-magic is what's doing damage to her. Let's dual cast Kiraga. Get Mystea's HP back up. I'm fairly certain Garnet can take care of the business for damage after this. Here coming up. Let's go Clearveil. It's a 5th turn, so essentially we're on a 2nd turn. We need a Clearveil up. Let's see what we can do with Bahamut. I'm hoping it just kills him. It's not always the case, though. Echidna does have 7 million health. There's that earth damage. And Death Kiss. Resisted. The build that I put Snow on is working awesome. So, from now on, I can't do any damage with Zon. He'll just do way too much damage and I don't want to chance it. Let's go ahead and Kiraga. And I believe Bless is still on there. Yes, Bless is still there. Yeah, we can't do any damage with Zon. So we just shield. Do that. Mat cover. So, like I said, even with no MP, Snow should be taking the damage. If you have a Wilhelm, you can use Wilhelm. Not a huge deal. Let's go ahead and do that charm immunity again. And with Snow, let's use Toxic Rain. Silenced and Blind. So Echidna would be forced to Dispel, doing one less attack for the turn. And with Zon, I'm shielding. There's a Dispel. Poison Claw. Mystea might die. No, we survived. Okay, so let's go ahead and summon Bahamut again. Look at the missions. We have to kill him with an Esper. No items been used. Party of 5 or less. Alright, so essentially we'll see if the Esper kill happens. It should happen. It should kill him. It should do more than 20%. Okay, done. Echidna's dead. It did all the missions. 5 people, no items. Esper kill. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you still haven't for future content. Share if you want to share with someone. Comment if you have any questions. Comment if you want me to do a different fight. I believe the next one is going to be... Let's see. Gilgamesh should be way too easy nowadays. I'll do Octopus Teacher next. Alright? I'll see you guys in the next fight.